What if I told you one of the world's richest, safest, and most advanced countries could lose millions of people without a single war? This isn't science fiction. It's happening right now. Japan is facing a population crisis so serious, some experts believe the country could lose nearly half of its population before the end of this century. Entire villages are disappearing. Schools are closing. Homes are being abandoned. And millions of young people are choosing not to have children. The question is, can Japan survive this silent crisis? Let's find out. For decades, Japan has amazed the world. Bullet trains, robot hotels, perfect streets, world-famous technology, and one of the longest life expectancies on Earth. From the outside, everything looks almost perfect, but behind this incredible success, a silent countdown has already begun. Japan's population reached its peak around 2008. Since then, every single year, the country has been shrinking. Today, Japan has roughly 120 million people, but every year, hundreds of thousands more people die than are born. Imagine losing the population of an entire city, again and again, every single year. That's exactly what's happening. Experts predict that by the year 2100, Japan's population could fall below 70 million. Some projections are even lower. This isn't because of disease, or war, or natural disasters. It's happening because fewer babies are being born, while people are living longer than ever before. Japan now has one of the oldest populations on the planet. Nearly 1 out of every 3 people is already over the age of 65. Think about that. A country where grandparents are becoming more common than children, and the numbers keep moving in the same direction. So, why aren't young Japanese people having children? The answer is far more complicated than most people think. So, why are fewer people having children? The first reason is work. Japan has one of the hardest work cultures in the world. Many employees spend long hours at the office. Some barely have time to relax, let alone start a family. There's even a Japanese word, karoshi. It literally means death from overwork. That tells you just how serious the problem can be. Now imagine trying to raise a child while working 10 or even 12 hours a day. For many young adults, it simply doesn't seem possible. But work isn't the only issue. Money is another huge challenge. Housing is expensive. Childcare costs keep rising. Education can be costly. And many young people feel financially unprepared to become parents. Instead of starting families, many choose to focus on their careers or simply enjoy a quieter lifestyle. Then comes another surprising factor: marriage. Fewer Japanese adults are getting married than ever before. And because most children in Japan are still born within marriage, fewer marriages usually mean fewer babies. Some young people say they don't want the responsibility. Others worry they can't provide a stable future. And many simply value their freedom more than previous generations did. But there's something even more surprising. Japan isn't just losing babies. It's also losing entire communities. Across the countryside, thousands of villages are shrinking. Some have only a handful of elderly residents left. Schools close because there aren't enough students. Shops disappear because there aren't enough customers. Hospitals struggle to stay open. Even train stations have been forced to shut down. And then there are the abandoned homes. Japan has millions of empty houses, known as Octa. Some are so cheap, they sell for less than the price of a used car. Others are even given away, simply because no one wants to live there. It's a strange sight. Beautiful homes, peaceful neighborhoods, but almost no people. So, can Japan stop this decline? Or has the country already passed the point of no return? Let's find out. So, can Japan still change its future? The government knows the problem is real. And over the past few years, it has launched major plans to encourage people to have children. Cash bonuses for new parents, more childcare support, longer parental leave, better daycare programs, and financial assistance for families. But so far, the results have been limited, because money isn't the only problem. Many experts believe the real challenge is changing the way people live and work. Long office hours, high living costs, stress, and changing priorities. These can't be fixed overnight. Another possible solution is immigration. Many countries have slowed population decline by welcoming more immigrants, but Japan has traditionally maintained strict immigration policies. That is beginning to change. Slowly, more foreign workers are arriving every year, but experts say it would take much larger numbers to significantly slow the population decline. So, what happens if nothing changes? Japan may face a future with fewer workers, higher taxes, growing pressure on healthcare, and a shrinking economy. On the other hand, some researchers believe a smaller population could also bring advantages: less overcrowding, lower pollution, and a better quality of life. The future is still unwritten. One thing is certain: Japan is becoming a living experiment, a country showing the world what happens when a modern society grows, older and smaller at the same time. The decisions Japan makes today could become lessons for many other countries tomorrow, because Japan isn't the only nation facing this challenge. South Korea, Italy, Spain, and several other countries are experiencing similar trends. The question is no longer, can Japan survive? The real question is, will the rest of the world face the same future? If you enjoyed this documentary, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Octa Royal, and turn on notifications, because the next story may completely change the way you see the world. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.